Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 8th of March for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you've yet to subscribe to my channel, I'd be honoured if you did so now. Please click or tap on the bell notification symbol. Also, if you'd like to have a one-to-one personal consultation with me, please see the link below and check out my testimonials. And also, if you'd like to ascend above the Zodiac sign astrology and embrace more serious astrology, you can do so in a very affordable way by checking out my reports. You can get 30% off a year's forecast and a character analysis combination. And again, please see the link below, all based on your time, date and place of birth. Hello Taurus and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 8th of March. This week begins with an echo of an energy that was so powerful last week. The combination between Mercury, the planet of communication, of travel, of distribution, of how we think, how we articulate our ideas, and Jupiter, the planet of growth and optimism. Now they're together on Monday in your 10th house of work, worldly involvements, how you're viewed by others. If you do find yourself attending an interview, whether it's digitally or physically, if that's possible, wherever you are, you know, the wind is in your sails. You can come across in a really very, very upbeat, constructive way that could really be very much to your advantage. Now, this is a week when your ruler Venus is incredibly influential. Venus is going to be from Thursday to Sunday combining with Neptune, the planet of dreams, in your 11th house of the future, your group associations, your higher ideals, where you feel that you can approach life not so much in terms of material success, more in terms of what makes your heart glow. It's not even about the things that give us instant pleasure. This is it is a bit more biblical, if you like. It's more about getting in touch with the part of your being that really gives you a sense of fulfillment. And having Venus and Neptune in this area is very, very idealistic. So if you connect with a group of people, it doesn't matter if it's through a Zoom call, if you're not able to have physical contact, there could be a real sense of kinship. One of the most troubling things of COVID, beyond the actual infection and the suffering it's caused to those who've had it and also those treating it or responding to it, has been the level of isolation. And that has eroded in a kind of dystopian way. It's sort of made us all sort of separate from one another, which is so not healthy. Now, if you're someone who chooses to live alone, work alone, perfectly happy with that, this wouldn't be so fitting for you. But if you're more naturally gregarious, that may have been challenging for you. So this combination between Venus and Neptune, and also for most of this week the Sun and Neptune, really points towards those type of associations that you find really do give you a sense of belonging. And it could be as much as a local community Facebook group, to be honest, and we have one where we live. And I can't say that I'm a massive contributor to it, but sometimes you see some amazing photographs, or someone will say about a cat missing, or someone will have some spare items, which we've done. We put stuff outside the house and said, help yourself. And this is lovely. And someone had a settee off us, and then she gave me some marmalade. And this kind of stuff is really lovely. It's not always an exchange of money. It's an exchange of the upside of human nature. And I think having all these connections together in the sign of Pisces, which is governed by Neptune, partially, and then having the new moon on Saturday, which draws together the energies, the qualities of Venus, your ruler, and of Neptune, and the Sun, and the Moon, and also forges a sextile with Pluto. And Pluto is very much about change, and of course it's been in your 9th solar house since 2008, and pushing you to sort of break down that side of you which can be a little bit resistant to even just in your natural daily routines. You like what you like, and that's, you know, you are the cement that holds things together in lots of ways, Taurus, because you're so stable. But Pluto has been sort of progressively asking you to extend outside your comfort zone And of course, last year when we had Saturn in this area, along with Jupiter, some change may not have been without pain for all of us, to be honest. And now that Saturn has moved into your 10th house of work and success and even property, I think this particular chart this week has really given you a chance to evolve it, to bring the part of your nature that may be a healer, the part of your nature that may be a mystic, the part of your nature that loves astrology, the part of your nature that may be very psychic or very intuitive, the part of your nature that likes to help out contributing to a food bank or using a food bank, the part of your nature that looks out for those who are less fortunate by just leaving your change in your local convenience store. All of these very noble things are really highlighted this week for you, and the very best of human nature can be exchanged, and you can be at the heart of this, the hub of this. There could, because Neptune's involved in the mix, be some disappointment. So I can only be truthful with you. And we always have to be aware with Neptune that Neptune can distort as well as enchant. So just be aware of that, but not to the point that you're not engaging, because then there's no chance that things are really going to move forwards for you. So a wonderful week is in store. And all of this, I feel, can foretell a greater response, a healing response to the epidemic that we've all been really dealing with in whichever way it's affected us. I do feel that there's going to be more joined up thinking coming in progressively. So stay safe, take care, and goodbye.